Hey, good evening everybody. It's almost Halloween 2022. Good things flutter past us like bats. This was requested by Michael. Good name. Creeped out American girl, creeped out by the carpet signals, creeped out by the magical world. Everything is happening behind your eyes. Creeped out American girl, creeped out by the animation of the wall. At the window they twirl, looking for the animal behind your eyes. Creeped out American girl, creeped out by the blood you're flowing. Tell the future every 28 days. Everything's developing behind your eyes. It's behind your eyes. Well, your daddy's in the garage and that's never a good sign. And your mama's in the kitchen making demons in the pale moonshine. Oh yes she is. Oh yes she is. Looking for the animal behind you. Creeped out American girl, creeped out by the carpet signals, creeped out by the magical world. Everything is happening behind your eyes. It's behind your eyes. It's behind your eyes. Creeped Out, requested by Michael. Now this next song was requested by so many people, I'm going to have to pull this little piece of paper out and squint at it. Yes, this song was requested by Brad, Stacy, Edward, Henning and Ross. Okay, you five and those beyond, here comes Lady Waters and the Hooded One. Will you dance with me, Lady Waters? And a bony hand plucked her gown. Will you dance with me? Said the hooded one, for the plague has now reached this town. No, I'll never dance, says Lady Waters, for I see that your name is Death. And beneath her mask she was sweating at the hooded one's fetid breath. Will you dance with me, Lady Waters? For the stars grow pale, fight eyes in your grate, and your guests have gone, and your lord the plague has reached your estate, then I'll dance with you, says Lady Waters, for the stars grow pale in the dawn. But I first must get my tiara, for I left it out on the lawn. Oh, and if you get your tiara, and his eyes like coals they did burn, you must give me all, and must taste my breath on the moment that you return. Very well, she said, from behind her mask, you will take from me what is mine. I'll return to you and submit to you. And the hooded one, he said, fine. She came back to him and took off her mask, and the hooded one, he recoiled. What he thought was sweat on her face and hands, it turned out to be tiny boils. You must take from me all I have, she said. You must take it all with good grace, for I have the plague on my body, and I have the plague on my face. Oh, the hooded one took her house and lands. He took every fork, every knife, and he took the plague, and he left her there without anything but her life. Lady Waters and the Hooded One, both in the same song, requested by all 5 of those people. Now I'm going to play a song requested by one solitary person named Max. Max, what do we know about Max? Max is a Capricorn, and he he requests something every week, and sometimes it takes me a couple of weeks to work out what he wants. But, I mean, to work out the song he wants, and sometimes I can't work it out at all. But, Max, I have managed to do this one. Of a lifetime keep a warning in their eye. The widows of a lifetime can do anything but cry. They never stop bleeding. In the bushes and the dope fiend on the street, they've got one thing in common, they're both crying out for meat. They never stop bleeding. They never stop bleeding. I'm sorry for the future and I'm sorry for the past. I'm sorry for the sailor who is lashed before the mast. They never stop bleeding. Now you can bleed internally or you can bleed outside. The groom is always edgy when he's standing with the bride. They never stop bleeding. We never stop bleeding. Okay, that was requested by Max. Now here I am. I've got this pumpkin which is motionless at the moment. I should just let you know we had a moment of trauma in Studio C right before the beginning of the show because we couldn't find Tubby. Tubby himself had completely vanished, and even now he is rather elusive. So Emma's on the hunt for Tubby. In the meantime, we have this pumpkin, and we also have that great and mighty shedder, Mr. Ringy McRingerson, the fold without whom there would be far fewer hairs dotted around shirts in all over the place. You may just be able to see the paws of Daphne, who's very excited to see that Ringo is getting some quality screen time. Hey Rings, what do you think? Ringo's a bit groggy today because he was given some grog, so he's a little bit slow. Tubby didn't get any grog, and so Tubby got rather fast and he disappeared. Daphs, easy Daphs. Hang on, I'm just going to let Ringo get back onto the mezzanine here at the mezzanine here at Studio C. Whoops, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna have
You
to.
need some help.
I need some help because I don't want to stand up, you know, because it's public. Thank you so much, darling. Okay, I'm just going to shake off a few hands, much as a few hairs from my hands, much as Tom Jones might have done in Las Vegas some years back when he was handling cats. That's Daphne and Ringo. You can see advantage to Ringo. Ringo has got a paw. The left paw is coming back. Daphne's moving back. Ringo is stalking slowly. Daphne is circling back. Ringo is holding his ground. He's not moving. Ringo, advantage. Ringo moving for the but Daphne's counterattack. Woof. The quick move, the Libra and double pins, and now nose to ass. Good God, can you believe it, viewers? This is quite staggering. Ringo has climbed on top of a Fender amplifier. Advantage Ringo. Daphs can do all kinds of things. She cannot leap onto the amplifier like Ringo can, and Ringo can launch a biff at Daphne at any point. Daphne is snaffling and snarveling like the hound of hell around the loins of Ringo, but Ringo ain't giving away. He knows he's got a high place to be, and that's the main thing. Be at a high place, have an advantage over your foes, be they canine, human, unearthly, whatever they are. You want to be kind of above them. Best place to be is probably on the Rockies. Well, here we are. Let me have a little sip of water and I'll carry on resuming this exciting piece of news. Okay, Daphne is... Oh, hold it. Hang on, I've got to stop talking. Lime juice, after which the British are named. Limeys. Here we are. Okay, what have I got? A frillion songs. All written by me, because I'm so old. Next year, I am 70 and I will leave an even bigger trail, and then one day I'll vanish, but my trail will be just so long it will have knocked me off the surface of the earth, rather like Ringo can knock Daphne from a Fender amplifier. Fortunately, my trail will vanish not long after I do. But meanwhile, Omheart Mother and Brian have requested yet one more satanic message from Self as we make our way up towards Halloween, the death of the old year. Okay. This is what I call a home counties blues. I see the birdies in the trees. I see, bless you, the fishes in the seas. And perching on the garden wall, I see the man that made it all. I see the sand, I see the stones. I see right through into your bones. Your skeleton can dance all night, cape beneath the swaying light. Sleeping with your devil mask is all I wanna do, and when I stop it means I'm through with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So welcome Mr. Dennis Forbes, sleeping with your devil mask, who's brought along his perspex orbs, sleeping with your devil mask, and they are full of leather bees, sleeping with your devil mask, that rattle like a slow disease, sleeping with your devil mask. I've got to have a nasty thought, sleeping with your devil mask, because of all the stuff I bought, sleeping with your devil mask, from sultry Mr. Garrick Hobbs, sleeping with your devil mask, who does a load of useless jobs, sleeping with your devil mask. And in the chapel after lunch I used to cluster in a bunch. Watch out, sleeping with your devil mask is all I wanna do, and when I stop it means I'm through with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all compulsion, there's no choice. My mother's second name was Joyce, sleeping with your devil mask. And once when she was very young, Joyce saw a cellist being coming home, sleeping with your devil mask. 13 men with long black heads all came and stood round Joyce's bed, sleeping with your devil mask. But when the morning light came in, she saw their heads had all caved in, sleeping with your devil mask. Their rotting brains fell to the floor and crawled away towards the door. Oh yeah, sleeping with your devil mask is all I want to do, and when I stop it means I'm through with you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The organism impregnates itself, sleeping with your devil mask, and then gives birth upon the shelf, sleeping with your devil mask. And over where the magpie croons, sleeping with your devil mask. A flower billows from my spoons, sleeping with your devil mask. Some things go in, some things go out, and next time round I'll be a trout. Yeah, that's how the blues go in the Itchen Delta, way down in the home counties of England. Well, that was for, and I can tell you simply by looking, that was for none other than Omhart Mother and Brian. Now, a slew of people have requested this one, and then I'm going to see if I can lure Emma Swift onto to this side of the camera, which means we're going to dislodge the pumpkin and just move things around. But it's very exciting for you because this pumpkin is here at absolute eye level in a way that even Tubby wouldn't normally be. Okay, Ringo is now, by the way, if you're interested, Ringo is now well above sea level. He's kind of somewhere between Santa Fe and Boulder, Colorado in terms of height. Daphne is still right down in the at sea level almost. Okay, here we are. This song is called, oh, I know this one. Here we are. This is My Wife and My Dead Wife, requested by Cold Bean Colin, and I feel like a few other people as well. Here we go. I think I made this one up on this guitar too. That was like 5 or 6 polka dot shirts ago. My wife lies down on the stairs, stares into air. I know she's there. I'm making coffee for 2, just me and you. Coffee for 2. But I come back in with coffee for 3. Coffee for 3. My dead wife sits in a chair, combing her hair. I know she's there. She wanders off to the bed, shaking her head. Robyn, she said, you know I don't take sugar. My wife and my dead wife, am I the only one that sees her? My wife and my dead wife, doesn't anybody see her at all? No, 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 no. My wife sits down on the stairs, she's peeling a pear. I know she's there, 'cause I'm drilling holes in the wall, little holes in the wall. I turn round and my dead wife's upstairs, she's still wearing flares. She talks out loud but no one hears. My wife and my dead wife, am I the only one that sees her? My wife and my dead wife, Doesn't anybody see her at all? No, 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 no. And I can't decide which one I love the most. The flesh and blood or the pale smiling ghost. My wife lies down on a beach. She's sharing a peach. She's out of reach of the waves that crash on the sand, where my dead wife stands holding my hand. Now my wife can't swim, but neither could she. And deep in the sea, she's waiting for me. She's waiting for me. Oh, I'm such a lucky guy, because I got you, baby, and I'll never be lonely. My wife and my dead wife. Am I the only one that sees her? My wife and my dead wife. Doesn't anybody see her at all? My Wife and My Dead Wife by me, in the same key that I wrote it in centuries ago. Now, let me see if I can just find Emma. Daphne and Ringo are pretty settled, so I'm just going to let yonder pumpkin skip.
Hi, Groovers.
Hey. Oh, look, there's a stray Miffy. God. My God, you have actually hauled Daphs into the limelight.
A very happy almost Halloween to you all. Daphne.
Daphne has sort of gone quiet, but here she is.
Here she is.
Okay, I'll let this
Daphne and I
settle.
would like to thank the following Groovers for their contributions to the
Fancy Feast Fund.
Christian.
Oh, Lord, I can't see.
I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Christian, Brennan, Brian, Michael, Laurie, Bob and Julie, John and Tamsin, Robert, KDJ, who's in Mexico.
All the way to Mexico?
Yeah, do you think KDJ's gone to say hi to the feathery serpent god?
What time is it? October?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trudy and Marty, David, Kevin, P. Taylor, lots and lots of groovers contributing to the Fancy Feast Fund, which is great, because Daphne eats the Fancy Feast as well, don't you, Dabs?
She eats quite a lot of it, actually. In fact, that may be why Tubby is keeping a low profile at the moment.
She's tuck it out after that battle with Ringo.
Yeah, interesting, actually. I think Ringo might have... I mean, it's hard to... Fortunately, neither of them ever wins.
Yeah.
But
well, no
Ringo...
one wins.
Well, no one wins anyway.
Yeah,
it's the
that's
law of life. Yeah, you're right. Nobody really wins. Yeah.
We'd also like to thank Megan, S.H. McCleary, Steve, Michelle, Jen T, Craig, Lauren, Leslie, Brian, Marky Moon, Oren, Sasha, Ed, Bam, and that's it. It's just a blank page now.
Good Lord, 2 full pages of groovers.
Yep, 2.
Well, thank you very much for your for slipping us the odd fiver towards the Fancy Feast Funds. It's all much appreciated, because it's going to be Christmas, and what happens is that Santa, always anagrams Satan, comes down the chimney, and we have to leave something out for them too.
Yeah.
So obviously they both being gender free and being them, in fact even species free really in the case of Satan.
What are you talking about now?
I'm
How
talking
did we
about
move
the
so
things
quickly
that come
from
down the
Halloween to
chimney.
Christmas?
Because that's what the marketing people say.
Do they?
They
what?
looked at...
Tubby in marketing calls you up and says, "Look out, hit show."
I was thinking more of the what used to be called high street marketing, but now it would be the mall.
Okay.
I mean, the next big selling thing after Halloween is Christmas, isn't it?
No.
Oh, Thanksgiving. How could I have forgotten Thanksgiving?
What are we grateful for?
Well, we're grateful for not having to be thankful for anything.
Wow.
Because we're not US citizens, so we don't have to be thankful that the British
Oh,
were
you're
kicked
British.
out.
You just have to complain about stuff.
Well, I celebrate by complaining.
Yeah.
It's the Zen way.
Well, it's the British way.
Well, if the British do celebrate something, it's hopefully deeply sarcastic.
Yeah.
I mean, when British people actually genuinely celebrate something, they become hysterical.
Okay.
Like when a monarch dies or something. You
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
And
You guys are either very indifferent or completely over the top.
Well, I personally am, yeah, but I don't know if I'm like the rest of them.
I think you might be. I think you're more like the rest of them than you think.
Ah, am I? That's why I probably like being in the States.
Yeah.
So I'm not surrounded by little mirrors. Ew, gross, nasty. Well, I will flick an imaginary slug off my calloused fingers. Do you want to sing anything, or should we just... Actually, what can we do? We're just sitting here, neither of us drives. Like, imagine if somebody knocked on the door and said, we're going to drive you somewhere. Where would you like to go?
I thought you were going to say, what, if someone knocked on the door and said they'd got us a car for Halloween?
Yeah, sorry. If someone goes there to give us
pumpkin-style coach.
A pumpkin-style... What kind of pumpkin-style coach would you like to have?
Oh, a nice one. A fast one.
A fast pumpkin.
Yeah.
With a big radiator grill.
And nobody wants a slow pumpkin.
Got that, viewers? Nobody wants a slow pumpkin. So you're probably right. You mean like slow to move or slow to deflate?
Oh, both. Oh,
Yes.
gross. Not... oh.
It's just nice when
I
people...
know it's Halloween, but you don't have to be a creep.
Oh, it's hard not to be a creep, really, when you're this species, especially
That's
this
true.
gender. You know. So you'd like a rapid pumpkin if it was forced upon, if the man from Amazon knocked on the door
Okay.
and said, okay, Swiftcott, here's your vehicle,
Here's your large pumpkin.
here's your large pumpkin, you'd like a speedy one.
I'd like a speedy pumpkin.
Would you like a 3-wheel pumpkin or a complete 4-wheeler?
4 wheels, please.
4-wheel pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay, and would it have a onboard hi-fi?
Yeah, always. A cassette deck. I'd like a pumpkin
Yes.
with a cassette deck.
What about a self-driving pumpkin?
Well, it'd have to be a self-driving
Because
pumpkin.
we don't
'cause
drive.
we don't
Yeah,
drive.
good point. Okay, so it wouldn't have a phantom coachman. It would actually just drive itself.
Yeah, drive
and
itself.
you'd know how to program it, and I wouldn't be able to work it out.
Well, that's... sounds legit.
And then I'd have to wake you up when we had to get out of it.
You'd say,
It's
"Em,
like,
stop,
Ems,
the
I don't know
pumpkin
how-
stopped
The pumpkin
working.
stopped. I don't know how to get out.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cassette's finished and I can't work out how to change sides.
Yes, can we get another pumpkin? All right, so supposing you had to have one cassette in the pumpkin, would it be
One of them-
Graceland
Okay, well,
or
hold on.
Band on the Run or Springsteen's Greatest Hits? I'm not
Well-
sure.
it'd probably be one we've already got.
That's a good point, I suppose, if we got a pumpkin. Oh, in case you can hear something hissling and whistling in the back, that's one of
That's
our
the
machines.
pumpkin.
It's the pumpkin, yeah.
We've got Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the
Oh,
Run.
yeah, that's fantastic.
We've
What's
also
that other
got
record?
this lovely cassette, Robyn Hitchcock and the Egyptians' Globe of Frogs.
Oh, God, you wouldn't want that in a pumpkin.
No, I hear enough of you.
It's me too. God.
That'd be unfortunate. So I guess it's Band on the Run.
Band on the Run. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I think everyone wants to listen to that.
It's also got Picasso's last words, open bracket, drink to me, close bracket, and it is Picasso's
his birthday, and I can't play that one, but no one's requested it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But he
But I
was.
thought
it
that
means-
was a nice
it's
little
nice. It wasn't. He was a Scorpio.
moment. Yeah.
Like so many interesting people.
Right
He had a lot
on.
of striped T-shirts.
He sure did.
He had
So
a
do
lot
you.
of. Yes. Yes.
Is that because you want to be like Pugsley from the Addams Family, or like Picasso?
I'm probably more like the former, I should imagine.
Could
Can't
you
imagine.
could you talk to the groovers for a moment while I just deal with the washing in the dryer?
Oh, lack of friggin' D. Okay, I'm going to have to play another song, I think, and then, oh God, it's so nice to have all these cassettes here. Okay, who asked for something? Ooh. Okay. This was requested by Chris, Paul. Oh, hang on, Em's back. Okay, Em's. We've got this one that was requested by Shran. Do you want to sing that one?
Oh yeah, that's grim.
Okay, it is grim. Okay, sure, all right. Sorry, Daphne's just getting into the machinery. Okay.
Daphne or Tubby is one of them.
I used to say I love you. It wasn't really true. I wanted to believe it. Now I almost do. I used to say I love you. I wouldn't take as a threat, or maybe as a promise to see what I could get. But my heart doesn't ache anymore. No, my heart doesn't break anymore. 'Cause my heart couldn't take any more. And I've lost my illusions about you now. I used to say I love you. It wasn't what I meant. What I really meant was, come on in my tent. But you were reluctant, although I was so hot. Now I understand that. Back then I did not. But my heart doesn't feel anymore. No, my heart's not a wheel anymore. 'Cause my heart isn't real anymore. And I've lost my illusions about you now. Now if I should see you or call you on the phone, I wonder who's that person I could never call my own. Although I kind of like you, I'll never understand why I got so excited each time that we held hands. But my heart doesn't feel anymore. No, my heart doesn't care anymore. 'Cause my heart isn't there anymore. Yeah, that was I Used to Say I Love You.
Who requested that? That was for Shran.
That was for Shran. That's another one I probably made up on this guitar. All these songs are
Olivia.
on Olivia 1, the originally OG Olivia, which is now back in service because Olivia 2 is still recovering.
She's still in the repair shop, right?
She's still in the repair shop at an undisclosed location somewhere off the
Denmark
M25.
Street.
No.
She gets dropped at Denmark Street,
She gets
and then
dropped
she
at
goes
Denmark,
in
and then
an
she's-
exclusive pumpkin-style
She
coach.
is then taken. She's pumpkined to a place somewhere off the M25,
Yeah,
and then eventually they're brought back.
she's
possibly.
resurrected.
She's resurrected. Hopefully, yeah. That's what's happened to Olivia 2. So we're back with Olivia 1, which we'll be using on our upcoming US dates, which include 4 of your shows, I think,
Is it 4? Yes, 4.
and 4 of mine. The last 2 of which actually are almost simultaneous in Nashville.
Nashville,
Yeah.
which will be broadcast live on Mandolin. Yeah, it's a streaming show.
Ye effing G's.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to drop some salpies or
I
something.
know, so the groovers can make their requests, and we won't have Tubby, Ringo, or Daphne there to disrupt.
We probably won't have Perry either.
But we
actually.
will have fantastic sound. I was thinking we would have Perry.
You want to take Perry to the basement in Nashville?
Yeah. Perry's never been to the basement. It's a great venue.
No, he hasn't been to the basement, but Perry's done a lot. I mean, Perry's done a lot of things of Nashville, but he's never
Yeah.
actually been to the basement.
I'm sure he'd love it.
Well, let's talk to him about that, I suppose.
Okay.
But it's in front of a live audience. Perry's never been in front of actual... You know, Perry's feisty. He's got a lot of attitude, and the way he reads the news is hard to beat, certainly for a lobster.
That would be... Yeah.
But maybe I'm being overprojective and projecting here, but...
Overprojective.
Overprojective. Yeah, sorry. I can't,
Doesn't sound like you,
I
Hitchcock.
can't read it. But do you think Perry is ready for a live audience?
I don't know. Are you ready for Perry to be ready for a live audience is probably the question.
Not very. I mean, because
No.
I'm overprojective.
Will you get upset if Perry upstages you?
No, I'll be upset if Perry kind of flunks it. You know, fluffs out.
Oh, you're worried.
Flakes out.
Oh, because
Just-
worry's one of your love.
Yeah, if I
languages.
care about something or some organism, I worry about them.
Yeah.
So if I don't see you for more than 3.5 hours, I wonder what's happened or if you're ever coming back.
Oh, that sounds like a ghost, but I think it might be Tubby in the washing machine.
What?
Yeah.
He's in the washing machine.
Well, you left the door open earlier.
Effing H. Oh,
I'm going to go
no. Are
investigate
you?
while you sing another creepy song.
I'll sing another creepy song. Sorry, I mean, yeah, I will. It's fine.
Halloween's such a good holiday for you.
What do you mean? Because it's a natural place for creepy things.
Yeah.
A repository for fear. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, like my namesake, I am the master of the macabre, or possibly even the mistress of the macabre. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Keck W and Henning requested this song. And in the evening when you fade away, the same thing happens every single day. 'Cause when your dreams come true, they pretty soon decay. There's nothing you can do to change your mind. You're disappearing, or you're going blind. And when you're gone, you won't leave anything behind, suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. It's a skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. You're disappearing in a purple fog. It's a machine and you're its faithful cog. You love your woman, but you just don't love her dog. It's okay, Taps, I love you. Which means you get a skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. A skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. There you go, you put up no resistance, you just wander off through the town, lock yourself out and drown. But when you're gone, does it make any difference if there's nobody else around? The only way up is down. The giant sun sets red behind the hay, like a balloon that has just lost its way. You never dreamed that stuff would get you in its sway. Give me a skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. Give me a skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine. 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 The skull, a suitcase, and a long red bottle of wine, originally written by me in London thousands of years ago, and yet here I am in London. Okay, now let's see if Emma Swift is going to reappear.
I can totally read.
Oh yeah, that, thank heavens, that's really
I'm just
good.
wondering if Tubby will appear.
He is here, isn't he? You said you saw him.
I saw him earlier. He emerged and then he disappeared.
Jeez, he's like Goddo. I mean, he just like
He's made himself scarce.
he has made, which means his value has increased.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a rarity.
he is a rarity. He's like a special Japanese import that's rumoured.
What song are we going to do, love?
We're going to do whatever is the least dismal of the options available. We've
Ooh,
got
wow.
that one.
Okay, let's do Cynthia Mask first.
Oh, okay, that was requested by Leanne.
Alrighty.
There's another Leanne, just to confuse things.
There's many Leannes, many Jens, many Stacys. Because when
the
things
house
are
of
good,
many
they
Stacys.
multiply.
What do you mean? There's been like a high frequency of Leannes.
Yeah,
They're spelt differently
yeah,
from each other.
yeah.
I mean, not from like the word potato, obviously. No Leanne is spelt like a potato.
No.
I guess if you had a kid, you'd probably call it Leanne rather than potato.
Yeah. Well, you might call it potato, but pronounce Leanne just to be confusing.
Well, because I would chicken out in the end. I think, okay, it's going to have a bad time at school with its peers if everyone says, "Hey, potato."
Yeah.
So
Little potato Hitchcock.
Little potato Hitchcock. That's why it would actually be called Leanne.
Okay.
Well, okay. This is all right, Leanne. There are some other requests of yours, as you know, because you sent them in.
Lots of chicken, discomfort half Europe. Napoleon was caught by the British, imprisoned on Elba. He died on the phone. And Chamberlain came crawling from Munich with one piece of paper. He waved at the camera. Peace in our time. Oh, thank you, Herr Hitler. Tell that to the Polish. Tell that to the Jews. You take your babes up to the bathroom. Then you lead them into the bedroom. Gnarly babes for pleasure and profit. Correctly applied could bring good results. Cynthia Mars, you're wearing your Cynthia Mars. Cynthia Mars. Dressed as yourself, you walk down the pavement. You smile like a bowl, you grin like a melon. The people that pass, they think that they know you. They're too busy thinking to see who you are. I'll reach your lungs like smoke in the orchard, scattered in bushes, the firemen laughing. I'll wrap your hands in personal signals. Don't come to me later, but come to me now. Cynthia Mars, you're wearing your Cynthia Mars. Cynthia Mars, inner Cynthia Mars. I know how she feels, but can't say a word because nothing is real in here. Not even her. Disguise yourself as you or another, a brick or a spider, in hunger and silence. The yawning cross, the hill full of pebbles, inside you forever, inside you is all. Cynthia Mars, Cynthia Mars, Cynthia Mars.
Folk style. Yeah. Do you sometimes like think, God, it would have been great if I'd written Mrs. Robinson.
It would have been great if you'd written Mrs.
Yeah,
Robinson.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That would have really come in handy.
Tubby would have loved it.
He would have loved
Maybe
it.
he'd
Maybe he'd
appear out of
be here
his...
now if I suddenly had written it.
If you broke
Yeah.
out into Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah,
That'd be nice for people.
Be great, yeah.
So what year is Perry reading the news from? I'm going to go into the chat and find out what years folks are requesting while you sing another song.
Is Perry reading the news?
Well, yeah.
I guess he's here, isn't
I
he?
mean...
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Why wouldn't he read the news? Just because it's Halloween, it doesn't mean that time stops.
No, it'd be great if it did, but I suppose it won't. No, all right. Okay, well, if you let Em know when, from what year you would like Perry to read the news, I will summon up another song. God, it's thirsty tonight. It requires more lime juice. I think it's because there's a temperature. I don't mean I have a temperature. I just mean there's some kind of weather outside. Possibly hot, possibly cold. Okay, here we are. And this, this one is, oh gosh. Okay, happy birthday, Hyacinth. You apparently would like to hear this, and so would several other people, including Chris, Paul, and Henning. So Chris, Paul, Henning, and Hyacinth, this song's for you from a cold January in 1986. In the middle of a clearing, in the middle of a wood, standing in the winter with a shiny leather hood. So you want to know, if you want to know, if you want to know what the future holds, the black crow knows. Telephones and viruses and the passion of it all, ground up in a porridge and written on a wall. So you want to know, yeah, you want to know, if you want to know what the future holds, the black crow knows. Hovering above you like the speck in someone's eye, measuring the distance between now and when you die. Hey Tubbs. Everything that happens makes sense to someone else. So far away above you, you can never know yourself. If you want to know, if you want to know, if you want to know what the future holds, the black crow knows. Shadows, written by a fireplace in the Isle of Wight, in an empty house, in a deserted town, in an abandoned month. That, my friends, is where you find the darkness, and that's where the songs come from. Oh, yes. Well, oh my God, what am I saying? I'm saying words, but look, the Earl of Tuppence is here. Tubby only has to think, and the great things come. I'm restricted to words and music, but Tubby will just come up to you and give you a kiss and put his nose right against yours, so you have no alternative but to succumb to Tubby's nose and breathing and eye. His breath is always fresh, mountain fresh. He's as if he's always just had a fantastic mint of some kind, you know, Tubby mints. And Tubby just kind of comes straight out, clamps himself onto you, and there is no disputing it. Tubby is just there. It's the essence of love, being, and thought. Apparently, Tubby's been getting through to Emma and me via various psychic means. He's appeared in psychic situations to both of us, and we're apparently going to be put through to him to communicate with him, which is weird because he communicates with us all the time, but we're going to go via a medium, like a Ouija board, but actually contacting a live thing, you know. Imagine you wanted to summon up a dead ancestor, but they were actually there, sitting on a box of pumpkin entrails right in your house, just you and good old great uncle Jacob, and some pumpkin entrails sort of sitting around at the end of Thanksgiving. Maybe you're just knocking a little snooker ball back and forth between you. Anyway, Tub, I don't know, you're probably going to just see the back of Tub, so just imagine that. This is Santa Fe, this is Fort Collins, and then right down in the bottom where you can't see is, well actually if you can't see it, it's probably Annapolis. Okay.
I have to interrupt this little moment of Tubby worship
What's
to say
up?
that it's time for Perry to read the
Is
news.
it?
Oh, yes.
Oh God, I don't even know. Perry was off last week, wasn't he? Wasn't he on holiday?
Magic has requested 1977. Chris has requested the year 666. Jen would like 1971. Ticklefox would like 2006. Oates would like 1933.
Oh my God. That, 1933.
Bear and Goldie would like 1962.
Oh. Wow.
John
okay.
would like 1986.
Oh, we'd all like 1986. Well, I don't know whether you would. Actually, you... No, because Love Shack was still 2 years off being released, 3 years off being released. I don't know what you did before Love Shack came out. What there was, really. Okay, here we are. What's that, Perry? No, Tubby's there. Look, Tubby's just gonna, Perry's just going to a little huddle with Tubby. Yeah, he embraced his friend. He's just a bit nervous. That's why I'm just edgy about Tubby appearing on stage in Nashville. You can do it. You've always wanted to go to the basement. Oh, okay, fine. Right, here we are. What was it? What did the Tickle Fox want?
2006.
2006.
But they've also said they wouldn't mind some 1986.
Okay.
Beth has commented that in 1986 the tin roof was not yet rusted.
The tin roof, where?
It's a Love Shack.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. That thing they say, oh my God, you're right. Yes, it was, yeah, okay. Okay.
Good evening to the universe. I'm reading you the news from 1986, and what a corker of the year that was. Good Lord. First of all, a bumper harvest on the stock market for old lobsters who were invested in Ronald Reagan. He handed out his famous lobster dividend, which caused Mikhail Gorbachev, It's obviously double, even the side, even now, Mikhail Gorbachev was so smitten with jealousy, he tried to start a lottery for Russian crowns, but I was all missing. Yeah, so us lobsters coming up total, we done really well. In the music scene, lots of exciting things were happening, especially if you were somebody like all sorts of people who were doing really well. It was a great time to be playing music, but it was much more interesting to be a lobster or to be speculating about the end of the world, because it just turned out that the Russians let off a whole lot of bombs somewhere quite near Germany, and dangerous people were covered in white. Yeah, I was going past. I was going down the Berlin corridor.
The Berlin Corridor. Perry, what were you doing in 1986?
I'll tell you, if you will just shut up, Hitchcock. I was going down the Berlin corridor with a lot of exciting people when these Russian soldiers came by and painted the white wall grey. It was fantastic. Then something exploded in the Middle East and lots of stuff fell out of the sky, but not for us lobsters. No, we was all down in the deep sea listening to Billy Bragg. It was thoroughly, utterly wonderful. So that's it. 1986 wins every time, and I'll be seeing you in the voice from there to Yay!
I'm sure they loved it, Perry. I didn't know any of that. That's really interesting stuff, especially the thing about the Berlin Corridor. Perry is possibly a bit older than he lets on. Okay, he is perched behind Tubby. That was Perry reading the 3 o'clock news from 1986. Only the most juicy facts here live on Tubby's house, live from Tubby's house. Miss Emma Swift is about to appear. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, yes. Sorry, a little bit of continuity here. I am just.
I'm just adjusting Tubby's height.
Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Do you want the? You don't want the pumpkin back, do you? Okay. Oh God, Tubby, you're on the pumpkin perch.
That's better.
There you are. Okay, folks, you can see Tubby as nature intended. I've got some more songs here. I'm afraid there are so many songs, all written by me. When I was 3, I hadn't written any of them. If you'd come up to me and thrust this piece of paper into my hand and say you're going to write these, I would have howled. Okay, now Kim, Chris and Megan all requested this. Oh, Tubbs, don't go, please. It's so nice. Look. Requested this song. Again, I think all the songs I'm playing tonight were written right around actually 1986 or just before. Sweet, I would offer you some meat in exchange for a good loaf of wax. I would smear it on you and on all your apples too, if it wallpapered over the cracks. But the bones in the ground, well, they never make a sound, and the bones in the ground are all fine, and the bones in the wind, Lord have mercy how they grinned, and the bones in the wind are all mine. Oh shiny Maureen, won't you tell me where you've been, and I'll work out where you should be next. In a sea of baboons that amuse themselves with spoons, but at least they are not overseas.
I know I'll go the same way every single day, and I hope when the end comes I am numb. And the bones in the ground, well, they never make a sound, and the bones in the ground are all fine. And the bones in the wind, Lord have mercy how they grinned, and the bones in the wind are all mine.
An oft-requested song, The Bones in the Ground, by me. I must have written that one too. Okay, what have we got? We have got yet more songs. Oh, hang on. But Miss E. Swift steps this way. The Earl of Tuppence seems to have vacated the...
I can only get into that chair once I remove Tubby's
hang on.
pedestal.
Oh, God. Oh, James, it's lovely to see you back. I mean, I love having Tubby here, but he's gone.
Do you want me to fold my ears down?
Oh, you're
Wink at you.
Oh. I love it when you fold down your ears and
I
wink at
know
me.
you do.
Oh,
It
God.
sounds like a euphemism, but it's not.
Oh, you know, euphemisms are what keeps couples going, isn't it?
Yes.
A euphemism, a euphemism, a euphemism.
Would you like to thank these groovers for their contributions to the
Fancy Feast Fund. Oh, yes, but I can't read.
Do you want to squint at them and see if you can read?
Oh, what, just like make myself look even dumber than I am. Yes, hang on.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to hold it. That is.
We'd like to
Oh,
thank Colin.
Patrick.
Yep, now say it aloud.
Patrick.
Ray.
James.
Stacey.
And Bob.
Bob, and
Bob.
we'd also like to send a happy birthday shout out to Groover Danielle. Happy
Birthday,
birthday!
Groover Danielle. Oh, also happy birthday to Colin. Colin, you requested a bunch of songs, none of which I'm able to play, but I still wish you a happy birthday nonetheless. I don't
Out
know
of love and respect for Colin, you're not going to butcher the request.
out
that
of
he,
love
yeah.
and respect, I'm not going to play the songs you requested because they would be awful.
Okay.
And Hyacinth, I think I said happy birthday to you earlier.
You
but
did.
But someone else requested. Chris said it. I don't know. I think I played the song. You know, I think this is a swamp into which if I drove, I would never be able to reverse out
You'd
of.
never get your pumpkin out of it.
Yeah, I'd just leave it
You'd
a happy
clog
birthday.
the wheels of the pumpkin with
I
mud.
would clog the wheels of my pumpkin mobile. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would. So, all right, we'll leave it at that then. Do you want to try?
That was confusing.
Yeah, I knew it would be. I knew as soon as I started, I thought, hell. You know what I did see at the post office yesterday?
What did you see at the post office
I saw
yesterday?
a man eating a banana, and he was
Wow.
he was actually the guy behind the desk. You know,
Okay.
the post office official,
Yeah.
like the Dragon Lady in Nashville.
He was shoving your LPs in a basket while eating a banana.
He was taking a consignment of Tiny Ghost mail,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and he finished the banana before he did any mail stuff.
That's fascinating.
And I said, wow. I said, I can't help noticing there's a few brown spots on that banana. You like 'em ripe, do you, my good man? And he said, oh, absolutely, I love 'em ripe, young sir.
None of this is a euphemism.
No, it is not. And I said, well, that's funny because my beloved wife, Emma Swift, will not go anywhere near old brown spotty bananas and only likes the
You'd be
fresh green ones.
surprised.
What, you telling me now that you don't eat the bananas I think you eat? No euphemism.
Oh dear.
Well, he said, I think I got it right, he said, oh boy, you try some of these spotty brown bananas and you'll never want an appetising green one again. So I agreed to differ.
Gosh, why don't people invite you to all their family functions?
Well, function might be an overstatement. I mean, we have dysfunctional families. Do we have functional families? Like, you spend like $100 an hour seeing a therapist and they say, well, young lady, I can see you came from a functional family.
Yes.
We pay them good money to tell us how messed up our backgrounds.
No, they're only mirroring you.
Who, the what are they called? Therapists?
Yes.
That's a terrifying thought. So if I went in and did like a clumsy ballet move, they'd do the same thing.
Yeah.
If I had the money for like 6 therapists, I could teach them to dance badly.
Ooh. Yeah, I guess so.
But they'd all get paid.
Yeah.
Boy, aren't you lucky y'all aren't therapists?
Some of the groupers might be.
I suppose actually no one said they aren't a therapist.
Yeah, but no one's come along and tried to correct your personality traits either.
I think if they've got this far, they probably want them to stay the same.
Okay, yeah.
If I was cured, they'd probably lose interest.
Yeah.
I suppose there's no way of finding out if they're therapists, is there?
The groovers.
Yeah.
I could ask.
That's very direct.
I'm a direct lady.
I suppose you are, aren't you? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I don't really like to be direct unless I'm psychotic.
I know. Do you want to be direct for Halloween?
Halloween.
Yeah.
We are going to be on the rampage in...
We're celebrating
Nashville.
Halloween right now.
Oh, of course, yes, we are. Good God.
You even decorated a pumpkin.
I did decorate it, and it's decorated in the style of Tubby.
It is in the style of Tubby.
It is a vision
and
of... Yeah.
It's so convincingly like Tubby that Daphne's actually chewed the top of it.
God. Yeah, at least she can't chew tubs. Has Tubby escaped again?
He's around.
Oh. Sorry, I wouldn't be so unstable if I thought he was here.
Would you like me to leave and bring?
No, I don't
my
want you to leave. It'd be even
replacement
worse
cat?
if you weren't here. Good God, I'd be just stuck here with Perry.
Stuck in the middle with Pez.
Yeah. I'm stuck on the 11th floor watching the cruisers below. Just imagine if you found out that Ziggy Stardust had been actually originally performed by Brian Ferry. Ziggy played guitar.
Be quite good actually.
Yeah, okay.
What would you like to sing now?
Sadly, it's going to be one of my songs because that's all we've
Oh,
got
that's
tonight.
unfortunate.
I know, it's a drag, aren't we?
Agony of Pleasure for Jermaine.
Jermaine. I wonder if she's named after our koala bear.
Well, where is Jermaine? Our Jermaine.
Our Jermaine, I think, is in a permanent holiday in, possibly even in Sydney.
You just remembering how to play this?
I can't remember the chords.
Oh no.
No, I'm afraid it's getting harder to remember things
It is.
all the time. I don't know, are you having that or is that just me?
I think it might just be you.
Oh God, okay. I'm sorry about that, Jermaine. I'll have to learn it for next week. I thought I knew it, but I can't
There
remember
is
the
no
chords.
next week, Gov.
Well, I'll play it in Nashville if
You
someone
play it in
requests
Nashville.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Dismal. That
Mexican God
Yeah.
for Dino.
one. Yeah, I remember that one.
All right.
Okay. Chip, chip, chipper, up in the crow's nest. Upside down face, but it's still sore law. Flaking off, breaking off, crumbled and cracking. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Dreaming your eyes away, close to the future. Pray for amnesia to finish you off. This is the evil I wished on so many. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Moon in a
pop, crushed garlic and babies, sailors all stagnant and bloating and rough. The horror of you floats so close by my window. At least when I die, your memory will too. Wap shoo wa da da boo. Wap shoo wa da da boo. Cruel, magnificent, roasting your people. I am secure at the end of your rod. Cut out my heart and it flies to the ceiling. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you like a Mexican god. Time will destroy you. Singing ooh, wap shoo wa da da. Ooh, wap shoo wa da da. Ooh, wap shoo wa da da.
Mexican God for whoever requested
For
it.
Dino.
Dino.
You are getting amnesia. I can't tell if it's just the Halloween vibes or if it's just because it's actually past 3 a.m.
I think it's because it's past 3 a.m.
And
I'm
you are.
I am very old.
Contrary to popular belief, you're not a vampire.
No, I'm not a vampire, are you?
Well, I love the night hours.
You do like the night
I
hours?
come alive at about 11 p.m.
No, I die at about 10:30, unless I'm drunk.
Yeah.
But that's no use, really.
Well, you're only on the lime juice this evening.
I'm totally... By the way, we never drink during shows, in case you think, wow, they seem strange.
We're just strange.
If we're off or whatever, you know, it's simply because we're off, not because we're in any way chemically altered.
Yeah.
We don't take LSD or mushrooms or, catnip or
Mugwort.
mugwumps or
Wormwood.
wormwood. No, we eschew wormwood big time when it comes to broadcasting. You won't even catch us using some kind of Hecate's bane or anything like that. Just saying. No, and absolutely no speedballs.
Absolutely none.
None.
Oh.
Exactly, darling.
That was my little.
That was your little yawn.
It's 3:25.
Oh God, we finished,
We've
haven't
got
we?
5 minutes to give the folks at home what they desperately want to hear.
Some people want that.
Okay,
Can
well,
we do
lots
that?
of people. That's for Jody,
Jody, I don't know how you pronounce that. Josue.
Josu.
Oh, Josue.
And
Leanne.
and
Again.
Leanne.
Leanne got in there with that one.
Okay,
And
great.
I think some other people did. This is the only song I didn't write, and of course it's the best song of the evening. Here we go. Whatever it is. A man in my shoes runs a light, and all the papers lie tonight, but falling over you is the news of the day. Angels fall like rain, and love, you can't give it away. Inside you the time moves and she don't fade. The ghost in you, she don't fade.
races on, I'm on your side, and hearing you, my engines die. I'm in a mood for you, or for running away. Stars come down in you, and love, love, love is all of heaven away. Inside you the time moves and she don't fade. The ghost in you, she don't fade. Inside you the time moves and she don't fade. Don't you go, it makes no sense when all your talking Supermen just take away the time, or they get in the way. Ain't it just like rain? And love, love, love is all of heaven away. Inside you the time moves and she don't fade. The ghost in you, she don't fade. Inside you the time moves and she don't fade. The ghost in you, she don't fade. A terrifying arrangement of tunings there, but nonetheless,
It
Em
was
and
a
I.
special Robyn Hitchcock tuning.
It
as
was,
only you know
it
how.
was my special end of the show tuning. Thank you, folks. That is the end of the show. I'm going to
You've
rock her
got
out.
one more song to play
All right.
for us. I've also got to thank Jess for her contribution to the Fancy Feast Fund, a last minute addition. Thank you so much, folks.
Okay.
We will see you all again on the internet horribly soon, because we're always there. And we will see you live from the basement, Nashville, Tennessee, streaming on Mandolin on November 16.
We absolutely will.
Requests
because-
welcome. Can you play us one more creepy song and then rag her out?
I think I've played most of them. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Oh, God, that goes on for bloody hours. Okay.
Yeah,
All
do
right.
it.
All right, folks. Yes. Okay. I like this one. Little Miffy. Had a cat named after Miffy. It's called Miffy. Now who requested this one? Oh boy. Oh, Casper Weinberger. Casper, if you're still there, this is for you. Okay, folks, this is filing out music. Here we are. We'll see you. Oh, it's that thing. See you in the basement in Nashville. Hang on. This is Goodnight Oslo. gliding through the mirror. From ashtrays, turntables and body hair, she came out on the nose. The trains had all stopped running, they had froze. But I've got special powers that render me invisible to everyone but you. And so delicious falls so easy from the clouds, and Sunday morning Oslo time, you fade into the crowd. Don't go to heaven by yourself. You need a missionary friend. I'm promising you soul to soul to soul. It never ends. It's just Norwegian speed. And Norway makes the world go round. Like you go round in circles all the time. Goodnight Oslo. Goodnight Oslo. Our old Skrindo said, go out to Vigeland, see the bodies, climb each other to the sky, to the sky. You leave the stray hotel and find a place to smoke. A house that has no walls, or memories at all. You're listening to her, still broadcasting inside. But you can walk out anytime. Goodnight Oslo. Goodnight Oslo. Goodnight Oslo. are down to Christian Science. They're waiting for the dark that never comes. Good night, everybody, everywhere.